Imagine this. You wake up one morning, the sun is shining, birds are singing, everything seems normal. But then you realize something is terribly wrong. The birds are silent, the sun is frozen in the sky, Earth has stopped spinning. This isn't just the plot of a disaster movie, it's a thought experiment with terrifying implications. The Earth's rotation is more than just a measure of time. It's a fundamental force that shapes our planet and everything on it. What would happen if this force suddenly disappeared? The consequences would be nothing short of catastrophic. Imagine everything you know about the world changing in an instant. That's what we're talking about here. The Earth's rotation is something we take for granted, like the air we breathe or the ground beneath our feet. But it's a delicate balance, and if that balance is disrupted, the results would be devastating. Let's talk physics. We're all passengers on planet Earth, hurtling through space at a speed of roughly 1,000 miles per hour. This is due to the Earth's rotation. Now, imagine that motion stopping abruptly. What happens? You guessed it, inertia takes over. Imagine yourself in a car moving at high speed. Suddenly, the driver slams on the brakes. Your body is thrown forward because it wants to keep moving at the same speed. Now, apply that same principle to the entire planet. Everything on the Earth's surface, from skyscrapers to sandcastles, would continue moving eastward at a terrifying speed. Buildings would crumble, trees would be uprooted, the oceans would surge, creating tsunamis of unimaginable size. The Earth's rotation is not just about speed, it's about momentum. And when that momentum is disrupted, the consequences are disastrous. The Earth's atmosphere is also affected by the planet's rotation. The air we breathe is constantly moving, driven by the Coriolis effect, a force generated by the Earth's spin. This force is what gives hurricanes their spin and influences global wind patterns. With the Earth's rotation stopped, the Coriolis effect would vanish, throwing the atmosphere into chaos. Winds would no longer be deflected by the planet's spin, resulting in monstrous storms and unpredictable weather patterns. Imagine winds raging across continents, tearing apart landscapes and scattering debris for thousands of miles. The once familiar rhythm of the seasons would be gone, replaced by a chaotic dance of extreme weather events. The Earth's atmosphere is a complex and interconnected system. Disrupting one part of the system can have ripple effects that are felt across the globe. A sudden stop to the Earth's rotation would be like throwing a wrench into the gears of a finely tuned machine. The Earth's rotation also plays a crucial role in shaping our planet's physical geography. The centrifugal force generated by the spin causes the Earth to bulge at the equator and flatten slightly at the poles. Without this centrifugal force, gravity would redistribute the Earth's mass, pulling the oceans towards the poles. This would result in a massive ocean engulfing the polar regions, leaving a single, giant landmass around the equator. Imagine a world with two distinct hemispheres, one submerged beneath a vast global ocean, the other a sun-baked supercontinent. The geographical boundaries we know today would be redrawn in the most dramatic way imaginable. This shift in mass would also have profound effects on the Earth's crust, triggering earthquakes and volcanic eruptions on a scale never before witnessed. Perhaps the most immediate and noticeable change would be to our concept of day and night. With the Earth no longer spinning on its axis, one side of the planet would be permanently facing the sun, while the other would be shrouded in perpetual darkness. Imagine a world where dawn and dusk are just distant memories. One side of the Earth would bake under the constant glare of the sun, while the other would freeze in the unrelenting grip of an eternal night. This extreme temperature difference would create a world of stark contrasts, with scorching deserts on one side and frozen wastelands on the other. The temperate zones we inhabit would cease to exist. The regular cycle of day and night is not just a matter of convenience, it's fundamental to the way life on Earth has evolved. Disrupting this cycle would have profound and unpredictable consequences for all living things. Section 6. Climate chaos. The Earth's climate is a complex system influenced by a delicate balance of factors including solar radiation, atmospheric composition, and ocean currents. These elements work together in harmony to create the conditions necessary for life as we know it. The planet's rotation plays a crucial role in regulating this system, distributing heat and moisture around the globe. This rotation ensures that no single part of the Earth becomes too hot or too cold, maintaining a stable environment. Without the Earth's rotation, this delicate balance would be thrown into disarray. The intricate dance of atmospheric and oceanic currents would be disrupted, leading to catastrophic consequences. The side facing the sun would experience scorching temperatures, while the side facing away would plunge into a deep freeze. This stark contrast would create an uninhabitable environment on both sides of the planet. The extreme temperature difference between the two sides would generate winds of unimaginable fury, creating superstorms that could rage for centuries. These storms would be unlike anything we have ever seen, with winds strong enough to reshape entire landscapes. Imagine a world where storms are not isolated events but a constant and terrifying presence. The relentless battering of these superstorms would make it nearly impossible for any form of life to find refuge. Hurricanes the size of continents would sweep across the globe, reshaping the landscape and leaving a trail of devastation in their wake. The sheer power of these storms would alter coastlines, flatten forests, and erase entire ecosystems. These extreme weather patterns would make it impossible for most life forms to survive. The constant onslaught of violent weather would decimate populations of plants and animals, leading to mass extinctions. The lush forests, fertile plains, and vibrant coral reefs that we cherish would be decimated, leaving behind a barren and desolate wasteland. The beauty and diversity of our planet would be lost, replaced by a harsh and unforgiving environment. Section 7. Life on the brink. The immediate aftermath of the Earth's rotation stopping would be catastrophic. The sudden halt would unleash unimaginable forces, causing widespread destruction and chaos. But the long-term consequences for life on the planet would be even more dire. The very fabric of our ecosystems would be torn apart. The combination of extreme temperatures, violent weather, and the disruption of day and night would push even the most adaptable species to the brink. The balance that life depends on would be shattered. Imagine a world where plants wither and die under the constant glare of the sun, unable to photosynthesize properly, or freeze in the perpetual darkness, deprived of the warmth they need to survive. Animals that rely on the regular cycle of day and night for hunting, migration, or reproduction would find themselves struggling to survive in a world where the rules have suddenly changed. Their instincts and behaviors would no longer align with that new reality. The intricate web of life that has evolved over billions of years would unravel, leading to a cascade of ecological failures. This would result in mass extinctions on a scale never before witnessed, wiping out countless species. The planet would be plunged into an ecological dark age, a time of unprecedented environmental collapse. With only the hardiest of organisms clinging to survival, life would become a shadow of its former self. The Earth's biosphere is a testament to the resilience of life, showcasing the incredible diversity and adaptability of living organisms. But even the most adaptable creatures have their limits. The sudden and drastic changes would push them beyond their capacity to cope. The changes brought about by a sudden stop to the Earth's rotation would be too much for most species to bear, leading to a world unrecognizable from the one we know today. Section 8. Adaptation or extinction. Could any life survive such a cataclysmic event? It's a question that has fascinated scientists and science fiction writers alike. Some speculate that life, being the tenacious force that it is, might find a way to adapt to this strange new world. Imagine creatures evolving to withstand the extreme temperatures and constant storms. Plants might develop metallic surfaces to reflect the sun's radiation, while animals might burrow deep underground to escape the harsh conditions on the surface. The most hospitable region on this transformed Earth might be the narrow twilight zone between the scorching day side and the frozen night side. Here, in the perpetual twilight, temperatures might be just right for some forms of life to thrive. It's a long shot, but life has a way of surprising us. The history of our planet is filled with tales of survival against all odds. Perhaps, just perhaps, some hardy organisms would find a way to endure even in this alien environment. Section 9. A New Earth. The scenario of the Earth suddenly stopping its rotation is a thought experiment, a reminder of the delicate balance that makes life on our planet possible. This balance is maintained by forces we often take for granted, like gravity and the Earth's rotation. It's a reminder that we are all passengers on this spaceship Earth, hurtling through the vastness of space. We share this journey with countless other forms of life, all interconnected in a web of existence. If the Earth were to stop spinning, it would be a disaster of unimaginable proportions. The sudden halt would unleash catastrophic forces, reshaping the planet's surface and atmosphere, but it would also be an opportunity for a new beginning. In the aftermath of such a cataclysm, there would be a chance to rebuild and renew. The planet would heal, albeit in a radically different form. New ecosystems would emerge, adapting to the changed conditions and finding new ways to thrive. And life, in some form, might find a way to flourish once more. Species would evolve, adapting to the new environment, showcasing the resilience of life. This new Earth would be a strange and alien place, vastly different from the world we know and love. It would be a testament to the planet's ability to transform and endure, but it would be a testament to the enduring power of life, a reminder that even in the face of unimaginable adversity, life finds a way. The cycle of destruction and rebirth is a fundamental part of nature. The Earth's rotation is a gift, a force that shapes our world and makes life as we know it possible. It influences everything from the weather to the day-night cycle, creating the conditions for life to thrive. Let us not take it for granted. Let us cherish and protect this delicate balance, ensuring that future generations can also enjoy the wonders of our beautiful planet.